You better watch this video if you've ever found yourself drowning in a long list of tasks, only to realize at the end of the day that none of the important stuff got done. Sound familiar? Well, today we're going to change that. The secret to cutting through the noise and focusing on what really matters is simple. It's all about setting priorities. In today's fast-paced world, where everything feels urgent, knowing how to prioritize is what sets apart those who just stay busy from those who actually get things done. So stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll have a system for identifying what's truly important, and you'll stop wasting time on tasks that don't move you closer to your goals. Let me ask you, how often do you look at your to-do list and feel like there's just too much to handle? Everything seems urgent, right? But the reality is, not everything is equally important. The key to success is learning to prioritize, and that's what separates those who are just busy from those who are truly productive. So how do we figure out what tasks truly matter? The first step is understanding the difference between urgent and important tasks. Urgent tasks are those that require immediate attention: emails, phone calls, deadlines. They feel pressing, but they don't always contribute to your long-term goals. Important tasks, on the other hand, are the ones that move you closer to your bigger objectives. These tasks might not seem as immediate, but they're the ones that really count in the long run. One of the best tools for setting priorities is the Eisenhower Matrix. This method divides your tasks into 4 categories. First is urgent and important. These are your top priorities, tasks you need to handle right away because they have significant consequences. Second, important but not urgent. These are the tasks that contribute to your long-term success. You want to schedule these into your day, but they don't require immediate action. Third one is urgent but not important. These are tasks that demand attention but don't contribute much value. They're often distractions, and you might want to consider delegating or minimizing them. Lastly, not urgent and not important. These are the time wasters. It's best to eliminate them altogether. For example, imagine you're working on a big project for your job. Finishing the project might fall into the important but not urgent category. It's a long-term goal that will impact your career, but it doesn't have an immediate deadline. However, you've also got a bunch of emails coming in that feel urgent but aren't necessarily important. By prioritizing the project over constant email checking, you're ensuring you're making progress where it really matters. The goal is to focus your time and energy on tasks that fall into the important categories, and to reduce the time spent on tasks that don't contribute to your goals. When you learn to make this distinction, you stop reacting to every little thing that pops up and start working proactively toward your future. Here's another strategy that's incredibly helpful for setting priorities. The rule of 3. At the start of each day, identify the 3 most important things you need to accomplish. Just 3. These are your non-negotiables, the tasks that, if completed, will make your day feel successful. This prevents you from getting overwhelmed by a massive to-do list and ensures you're focused on what really counts. Once you've identified your top 3 priorities for the day, block out time for them, just like we discussed in the time blocking video. By making time for these key tasks, you're more likely to get them done without distractions pulling you off course. And remember, not every day will go perfectly. Things will come up and priorities may shift. That's okay. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. As long as you're consistently working on the tasks that truly matter, you're moving in the right direction. Another common struggle is knowing when to say no. Often we take on tasks or commitments that don't align with our priorities, which spreads our focus too thin. It's important to learn how to say no to things that don't serve your goals or values. Every yes you give to something unimportant is a no to something that could have a bigger impact. All right, let's recap. First, identify your top priorities by distinguishing between urgent and important tasks. Second, use the Eisenhower Matrix to categorize your tasks and focus on what matters most. Next is, apply the rule of 3 to keep your daily priorities clear and manageable. Lastly, don't be afraid to say no to tasks that don't align with your goals. Now it's time for you to take action. Look at your to-do list for today and ask yourself, what are the 3 most important things I need to accomplish? Write them down, schedule time for them, and watch how your productivity and focus improve. In the next video, we'll dive into avoiding distractions and how to stay focused throughout the day. So don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss out. Until then, focus on what really matters and let's get focused.